It was a cold January morning on the island of Sodor. The Scottish engines, Donald, Douglas, and Duncan, were outside Copen's Gate station. They were very excited. Tonight will be Burns Night. Burns Night is a Scottish occasion which celebrates the life of the Pope, Robert Burns. The Scottish engines hadn't heard his name for a long time, and it made them homesick. They decided to do some shunting while they are waiting. While they work, they told the other engines about the hills and glens they used to run through. And when the other little engines arrived back at the sheds, Duncan told them about bagpipe music. And when Peter Sam was the last to arrive at the sheds, Douglas told him about the Loch Ness Monster. She lives under the water and pops her head out every now and again. Oh dear, said Peter Sam worriedly. He didn't like monsters at all. Is the Loch Ness Monster as big as Gordon? Oh no, laughed Douglas. She's about as big as Gordon. Oh no, Peter Sam screamed. Don't be so daft, snapped Mighty. There's no such thing as that. Well, it may be, said Douglas, but it's just a myth. You don't have to worry, Peter Sam. What is his problem? Asked Luke and Bertram together. Well, I don't know, said Duke. What I do know is that he's very sensitive, and he doesn't like scary things. And he was right. Peter Sam was so scared that he decided to stay in the shed for the rest of the evening.
That evening, the Fat Controller came to see Peter Sam. He had an important job for him. I want you to go to the wharf and collect something special, he told Peter Sam. It's to be freezing fog tonight, the Fat Controller advised, so you'll need a lamp. After hearing about the Loch Ness Monster, Peter Sam wasn't sure he wanted to leave the shed, but he didn't want to let the Fat Controller down. Yes, sir, he said nervously, and puffed into the cold night with his coaches and trucks. The men at the wharf loaded his train quickly, and Peter Sam set off back to the junction. The fog was thick, and he could barely see ahead of him. Steady we go, he puffed bravely to himself. Soon they reached the lake view, where Peter Sam was soon to turn around his train. Peter Sam stopped. He was terrified. The lake was very dark. He began to think about what Donald had said about the Loch Ness Monster. What if there's a monster here too? He whimpered. He tried to pretend he was safe in his shed, but an eerie noise made Peter Sam jump. He put on full steam and raced back down the line. As he hurried around the lake, he heard 3 loud splashes in the water. Oh my! Oh, oh, oh! Donald, Douglas and Duncan were waiting in the yard when Peter Sam came rushing in. I saw it! I saw it! He squealed to Donald. So what? Asked Donald. The monster! Peter Sam shivered with nerves. It made a strange sound. All of a sudden, Peter Sam heard the sound again, coming closer and closer. Donald, Douglas and Duncan laughed and laughed. They knew exactly what it was. A man stopped beside Peter Sam, carrying a set of bagpipes. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to alarm you. Was tuning up there. Your train's full of things for a Burns night supper at the town hall, Duncan explained. Peter Sam was surprised to find people in traditional Scottish dress walking up and down the platform, and workmen lifted boxes of small round objects out of his trucks and towards the town hall. That's the haggis, said Peter Sam's driver. When we rushed around the lake, some of them flew out and into the lake. That's what made the splash. Peter Sam was very glad to know that there was no monster in the lake after all. At last, Burns night came, and the engines had some surprise visitors. The Scottish dancers and pipers brought some delicious food from the Burns night supper, and the pipers played a tune especially for the Scottish engines. It's no quite home, said to each other, but it's lovely all the same.